Hello, I'm Brother Carter.
And I am... who am I? Okay.
Start over. Hello, I'm Brother Carter.
And I am Val.
And we have a new show called
Tasteful and Toxic.
Coming out when?
Every Wednesday morning at 8 a.m. Check us out.
Tune in. Good morning, and welcome to another edition of Tasteful and Toxic. I'm your main man, Brother Carter. Hey, TV land, how y'all doing out there? I hope you're doing just fine. Come on in. We sure enjoy you viewing the show. Wow, today we have some lovelies on the show today. We have Miss Jennifer Barnes on the show today. Wave at the people, Miss Jennifer. Let them know who you are.
That's Miss Jennifer.
Barnes coming in hot.
Hey.
She coming in hot.
So she coming in smoking hot. All right. We like that. And we also have Miss Tierra Sade in the building. How you doing, Sade?
I'm good. It's always a good day when I'm
All
here.
right. You don't mind me calling you Sade, huh?
No problem at all.
That's
Okay.
My name.
That's your name, huh?
Yes.
All right. And
But
we
I think,
have...
what does Sade mean? It's a crown.
They said a crown is worthy of honor or something like that.
honor.
Honor earns the crown.
Honor is the crown.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's who you are.
All right.
The queen.
She's
That's the princess today.
The queen.
Mhm.
The queen.
Oh,
to
the
her
queen.
right.
No.
The queen to her.
She the only queen.
In this house,
she's queenish.
queenish.
Yeah, she's queenish.
She's coming
Yes.
to the
Yes,
I
there
know.
you go. And we also have my very lovely and talented, vivacious, very beautiful wifey is my co-host today. Valine.
Ooh, nobody can say it better than him. Valine.
How you doing, Valine?
Look.
All right. She say just look.
Behold.
Behold
It's before
and
you.
witness.
It's before you.
All right. Today we're going to talk about on Tasteful and Toxic today with Jennifer, Tierra, Sade, and my wife Val, and occasional Abby Grace gonna jump in on the show. Abby. There she goes. And we're going to talk about today. What did I say? Describing the Abby, stop right there. Hand me that.
Okay.
Hand me that top. That top.
one right there.
Yes.
You already got that. There you go.
Yeah.
Baby. I got your co-host.
Describing your ideal mate
Mm.
when it comes to mating. We're
Oh,
going to talk about that today.
when it comes to mating.
Describing
I'm done mating.
describing your ideal mate when it comes to dating.
Oh, dang.
Not mating.
I was like,
Oh.
Okay,
dating.
That's a whole different-
Brother Carter. Before I can go there,
Yes.
Elsie.
Whatever you want to call me,
I'm just sitting here looking at this vibe. You got this vibe working like.
Well,
No, let me tell you what vibe it's
Yeah.
giving me.
what is
It's
giving you?
giving me
Gangsterish?
like y'all better be ready because it's no holds bar. This conversation is coming in hot.
Well,
Cause
it's going to be sizzling because we have
okay.
three very beautiful ladies on the show that can elaborate on ideal mates.
Okay.
Well, you can't elaborate on that no more. 'Cause you
But I had to get there
okay.
to get here.
Yeah, you can talk about, back in the day.
I had to
I'll
get
let you
there.
talk about back in
I
the
had
day.
to get there
Yeah.
to get here.
So, all right then.
Hmm.
So, ladies, how we doing today? How we feeling?
Thank you for getting me together.
Ladies, so how we feeling? Y'all okay?
When you have people in your circle that always want to make sure you're good, you have people that really love you. And I'm sorry, this is your show.
Okay.
Okay, I'm sorry.
When it comes to-
Val is my ideal mate.
And there's a lot of people out there that may say the same thing. So it's nothing wrong with that.
Okay, go ahead.
So Sade,
yes.
yeah, when it comes to describing an ideal mate to date, what does that look like for you? What does this ideal person look like? Because I don't like to say male because we living in a different time today. You just can't say what your ideal male look like because it may be a female.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Not saying that you have a female or nothing like that, but the people out there in the back room, they might have a female. So what? How does this ideal person look like?
Well,
Let's
he would be a
form.
man.
Let's form. Okay.
Oh, there
Okay.
you go. She can
Okay.
handle
First
it.
of all,
man.
okay.
And I don't know. I mean,
I mean, the ideal person. I mean, how tall is he?
Right,
Tall?
don't
Is
clean
he?
it out. Okay,
no, let her walk.
so yeah.
Let her walk. I'm not giving period. Get it together.
So
You're so toxic.
It's tasteful and
Yeah.
toxic, right? Sometimes I have to
You
be
just-
tasteful, and sometimes
I'm just trying to help the baby along the
But
way.
that's the thing y'all daddies do with girls.
No.
No, daddies are always giving too much grace to girls, but then they have to go out and meet these guys that are slippery.
But you don't know what her ideal guy
But
look
that's
like.
why I need her to speak up.
Okay, so what does he look like? Is he tall? Is he light skinned, dark skinned,
I'm
bald
little,
headed?
so I don't really look at height. I mean, you have to be really short to be short to me. So I've never really cared so much about height.
Okay, so height
I
is
just
not
like
a
somebody that looks
criteria.
healthy.
Healthy?
So you don't like fat guys?
Not
I do.
not necessarily.
You like fat guys? You like a
It's
teddy
not
bear?
necessarily
Okay.
about like being fat, because I think that, like, you know, those men who are like,
No, you don't like fat sloppy
no,
guys.
listen,
You
like,
don't want nothing sloppy.
listen, like
Okay.
guys that are like, they're almost built like a teddy bear, like football.
Yeah,
like,
they're
just
they're
big.
Stocky guy.
Yeah, like
stocky
just
guy.
big.
Yeah,
They
you
call
like
that dad bod.
Yep.
Not
Not
dad
dad
bod.
bod.
I'll have to show y'all a
Ma'am.
picture
Okay,
offline.
okay.
But I don't mind that. I don't think I'm necessarily picky when it comes to that. I think at this
So
point,
when you
like,
say football player, you talking about like a lineman or a receiver?
I can't think of the guy's name, but his picture is in my head. I have a picture of him in my head. But he's like, no, he's married. But like he's
He have
big.
a position he played at you?
I don't know. Anyway, I don't have necessarily like a preference when it comes to like physical
Mhm.
features as much.
Okay.
I do like healthy looking. When I say healthy, I mean
Mhm.
like you look like you care about what you eat.
Mhm.
You don't look dirty.
Mhm.
Like,
Mhm.
you know, like healthy in that sense.
Yeah.
Because that's how they gonna treat himself and he gonna treat you.
Yeah, and I feel like to a
So you
man
want a
that
well
doesn't.
groomed kind of guy, the
It
guy
doesn't
that
have to
take
be.
care
Yeah,
of
you have to
himself.
take care of yourself. You don't
Yeah.
have to groom yourself like me,
Mhm.
because I think that
You
like
take a
if you
bath
don't,
every other
if
day.
I don't like sloppiness.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
like if you're sloppy, then that says what you think and feel about yourself. And I just feel like dating anybody that doesn't feel good about themselves is just not a good setup.
I agree.
So
100.
when you brush your teeth in the morning,
Mhm.
do you squeeze the toothpaste in the middle or down in the edges and bring it on up?
So it depends. When there's a lot of toothpaste in the tube,
Yeah.
I just squeeze it from the top because it's right there.
That's right.
And then
As it
as
start
it
going
starts
down.
going down, then I have to take it on the edge of the counter
Yeah.
and
And scrape it up to the head.
slide it
Okay.
so it
Yeah.
comes to the top.
Okay, so
I
let
just
me
get a
tell-
new tube.
so that's an issue over here.
It
has
must be
always been-
a trauma response from how I
It
grew
was
up.
a trauma response, and so how we fixed that thing? I got my own toothpaste, so I would just go grab.
Oh,
the
y'all
tooth-
disagree about how to?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So my
This our simple.
I'm just glad
things
everybody's
can-
brushing their teeth.
Yeah.
things can be in
And the
a
time.
relationship.
in a relationship.
The small things, you got to get past some of the small things in
Yeah.
life, and easy as squeezing the toothpaste the wrong way can really.
Ruin it because he like to roll. I was like,
So
give me the
do your
toothpaste.
guy- do your guy? I'm picking on you right now, Sade. So do your guy have to squeeze the toothpaste
She
a
don't know
certain
I'm
kind
like
of
that
way?
yet.
I don't care.
Ideal guy.
Oh,
I mean, I don't necessarily care. I'm pretty easygoing about most things.
Mhm.
Like that's something small. I don't
Do
know if I
you
would
have to take
necessarily
your
care.
shoes off?
that's
before you
small
walk in
because
the
it's
door?
not important to you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's not important to me. It just depends. In my house right now, I don't take the shoes off, but I've been reading a lot of stuff that makes me think I should start doing that.
Mhm.
Abigail wants to implement that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think I
You bringing
probably
all that
should.
crap in your house.
But
Yeah.
I don't have like a preference. Like
You don't
that's
have
not a big
preference?
that's not a big deal for me.
Okay. How about the clothes on the floor or something like that?
That's probably a big deal.
That's a big
Shoes
deal.
on the bed.
That's
No,
that's
That's
a no go.
no-no.
Hairs in the sink. Like
That's a no go.
shaving
Oh
hairs.
no.
That's a no
I don't
go.
like that.
Yeah. How about Jennifer, your idea guy.
Sorry, you're talking about.
gotta
I'm like
pick
the hairs in the sink. I was
Jennifer,
like, I think I'm
with
used to
your-
going too. I was like, what
But your
bothers me?
idea guy
That.
need to raise the toilet
Seat up.
seat up.
Yeah, don't they do that? I'll put it back down. Is my thing.
Put it back down so you can get it. He raised it up to do what he got to do because we don't want the seat up. We want
Yeah.
it down.
Yeah,
Right.
I
Please
think
put
that
it
the
back down.
toilet bowl,
Yeah.
like the
With
lid
that-
should be
yeah.
closed.
all of them should be. Yeah,
That
everything.
would that cause a problem for you?
If
in
he
a
don't, because I'm
relationship?
coming in there in the middle of the
That's
night.
not your
Oh,
question.
I'm
honey.
sorry.
It's not your question. It's Jennifer's question.
I'm
It-
sorry.
Not as much anymore. When my daughter was really small, my ex notoriously would not put it down. I'm like, but we have a baby. Like you need to put everything, like all the things down.
Yeah.
And it was a constant battle.
Yeah,
It made
yeah.
me mad. But
That
that was
drove
more
you
out of
crazy,
safety
huh?
for like
A
the kid getting in
safety
the
issue.
toilet
Yeah.
and stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know
That
that.
don't bother you?
Look, I haven't lived with a man in quite a while, so I'm not sure what would bother me
okay.
at this
Oh.
point.
Well, we're talking.
I've
Just
not
keep
lived
in
with a man
mind.
since my dad. So
Keep in mind, we're talking about an ideal type of person
we were-
that
okay.
you. Yeah, we're not talking about an
So
actual.
we want to walk them down.
Yeah, we're talking about an ideal kind of individual. So Val, since you're ready to jump in,
Mhm.
do your ideal guy describe your ideal guy?
Okay.
Yeah.
He can't. Girl, it's nothing you can do about him. He's on his own show and he's gonna have his shades, his hoodie over his head.
But your ideal guy wouldn't have shades on.
Like I said, my ideal guy is gonna do him. Here's the thing for me: be who you are, but always remember who I am and what I need. Long as you being who you are,
All right.
and you never forgot who I am.
But I couldn't come on your show with my hoodie on and my,
absolutely not, because you know who I am.
okay.
And see, here's the thing where people mix up. We always want to, I'm going to dumb myself down to make them comfortable. No, just stand up and be who you are.
So on Tasteful and Toxic, I can wear my
This your
hoodie and my
show.
shades.
I'm your co-host.
But when it come to Love and Victory show, I better clean this mess up, huh?
No, it's just, that's not who I am.
You know what I want? I want a guy that when I'm making dinner, sits at the bar stool and has a conversation with me while I'm making him dinner.
Ooh.
Not
That's
goes
nice.
not watching TV. I want him
Yeah.
sitting there just chit-chatting with me while I'm
That is so sweet.
Mhm.
That's cool.
I like that.
I like now we're getting somewhere. We're describing this guy here, this person, should I say right now. And what else would you see this individual doing?
Mm.
Sitting at the bar.
You know,
And when my
Talking
cocktail
to
gets
you,
low,
do he
he's
go-
going to make another one.
Oh,
but you know, I don't want to be alone in the kitchen for an hour. I'm making
And
dinner,
then
and
it
you're
just-
off and watching TV. No, come sit and talk to me while I'm doing. You know,
Mhm.
I like doing things for you, but I also like the company. Yeah.
And I love you appreciating what I'm doing.
Mhm.
for
do you need him in the kitchen helping?
No,
No,
just
Actually,
being,
please
you don't
don't.
want him in the kitchen.
No,
just being a part of
Yeah.
the process.
Oh.
So
That's
my ex, after I would cook, because he knows I hate dishes, he would do the
Or
dishes, and I really appreciated that.
Oh
Mhm.
yeah.
Yeah. So that's one thing I want to keep. moving
Switch and
forward.
roll.
Like, I would love it.
Yeah.
So if I'm in there cooking,
Partner would do that.
if I cook, I prepare up a meal. You come watch it. That's a Brother Carter. Brother Carter jump in while I'm cooking because we kind of tap a kitchen when we cooking.
Who is we?
Our
'Cause
family.
I cook and clean
what
at the
I
same
mean
time.
by we, you always my Collins, my other side of the family.
Yeah,
When we cook, we pull every
Yeah.
pot out. Go ahead.
Yeah.
yeah. Y'all tear some shit up in the kitchen.
But the food is when I
Yeah.
tell you it's good.
Flour everywhere. Shit just
It's
Yeah.
it's a whole ordeal.
yeah. Why y'all do that?
Because we're putting love in it.
That's love?
It's a battle. We in there doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we in there doing it for you.
Why?
Don't you enjoy the food?
Yeah, the end result is good.
Okay,
Yeah.
then. The cleanup process is not on us. I like that.
So, do you prefer a man that like to cook? Would you prefer?
I would like that. And even if you don't like to cook, again, comparing to relationships I've had before, just being open-minded to trying stuff. So there was a time where it was like, you're always cooking to make sure we have good meals. So I looked up a recipe and I want to try it
Mhm.
for you. Like little stuff like that.
Yeah.
Even if you're not big at cooking, that was a really
Once in a while.
kind.
Step outside of your comfort
Yeah,
zone.
yeah, yeah.
That wouldn't be a no for you if God don't know how to cook.
It's
No.
not a no because I like to cook.
Yeah.
That's something that I
Not a
enjoy
big deal.
doing.
Yeah, it's not
Yeah.
a big deal if they do or don't.
What you think, Abby?
About cooking?
Yeah, would you prefer your mate to want to cook or like to cook? Do you want to do all the cooking?
I don't really love to cook. I can and I will, I want someone who wants the same things I do. And just like you were talking about on that other show, how Miss Carter likes to go out to eat. I also like to go out to eat.
Mhm.
So as long as we can agree and we can afford the lifestyle that we're both comfortable with, I don't really have to have someone that cooks, because like I said, I have the capability of it. I don't love to do it. I don't like to take the time. As long as you're okay with, frozen food sometimes.
Yeah.
That's fine with me.
She likes her mom to cook.
I do like my mom to cook.
So that brings up another good question right there. When it comes to compromise, Val.
Oh God.
We already had that show.
God.
I was on it.
God. Compromise.
When it comes to compromise, do it have to be
My way or the
your
highway?
way, or
The highway?
Well, that's not
or is there a compromise in the? I mean, because sometimes you're headstrong, and you like things done, your way. I'm headstrong. I like things done my way, and sometimes we'll get into a collision.
Mm-hmm.
Because I like things the way I like it. You like things the way you like it, and so how do tell the people, how do we come up with an even medium in the midst of all?
Here's the thing: who's gonna bend first? No, I'm just teasing. I'm just being real silly right now. It's really honestly for me.
Mm-hmm.
Am I being headstrong about something that's not really important, or am I being headstrong to really just stand my ground because I don't want to bend? And when you really think about it, you have to dial that thing back to say, am I being headstrong to just stand my ground because I want to win? Or am I doing at the detriment of my relationship?
Mm-hmm.
Or am I being headstrong because I truly believe in what I'm saying, what I'm putting out there?
Yeah.
And I think that you have to really make sure that when you're standing headstrong in something, you need to make sure it's not about your ego. It's about a principle.
Yeah.
Or something that
Or
you
you relay
truly
that.
believe.
You relay that, right? Like this may seem silly to you, but this is important to me.
Important to me.
And
That's a great word for it.
I find some people in your life, and I want to think I'm making this up, but you all just tell me if you agree or not.
No.
I've been in situations where I have honestly felt like that other person then did that thing more.
Well, I'm
The
sorry.
thing that I don't like, that I said, please stop doing this, and this is why.
But
I've had people that I felt like then they
You turned it up a little more.
they increase.
Well, they're doing those things to
the
really,
needle.
Yeah.
or could they be doing it to break you?
Maybe, well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I felt like those have been big signs to me. I'm like, did I really just tell you I don't like this? And you just
But if
amped it?
they're not hearing you, and I brought it to them, and I said, this really hurts me, or this really bothers me, and they continue to do it, then I need to figure out whether they're doing that to gaslight me, to hurt me, or to break me down.
Right.
Yeah.
So
it's crazy though.
And all three aspects are just wrong
Absolutely.
to do.
If I tell you it's affecting me and you keep doing it, then that's an unhealthy.
You're trying to kill me. That's the way I take it.
And if we're in a relationship, I'm assuming that you care for me.
Yes.
So if I say
we're in a relationship, you have to determine that relationship. Is that relationship just beneficial for that individual?
Yeah.
Or is it beneficial for both of us?
Yeah.
Because we can be in a relationship, but that individual may be looking for something that is just about them.
Yeah.
And not about us.
Yeah. That's good.
So it's just something simple. This is not existing in my real life, so nobody can watch this and say I'm talking about that.
Well,
but
if they are, learn
you take your trash can out to the thing.
To the curb.
Yeah.
Okay.
And your mate or whoever gets home before you, and you say, hey, could you just bring that in?
Yeah.
Because it's kind of in the middle of the driveway. When I come home, I almost hit it. You're home before me.
Yeah.
Would it be okay if you just, sorry, I'll start doing that. And then no.
They don't do it.
Still don't do it.
And
be at home.
and they drive right past it, right? Every time.
Yeah.
I'm not talking about you, just so you know.
Yeah.
I get home before.
Yeah.
But I'm just it's one of those things, like, it's not a big deal, right? But it's almost like I've asked you that this would be helpful to me. And I'm just, it's a very little thing. You're already there, park your car, pull it in, and they don't. And so you start to think, like, are you really just forgetting it? Do you really not see it? Or do I really not that my little
I don't matter.
doesn't matter,
Yeah.
And then that's one of those things.
That's one of those triggers, huh?
Yeah, it's a trigger.
That's just that's not in my real life. It was just trying to think of an example.
But I think it could be a trigger.
Really small.
For me, it seems small, but it's actually
huge.
It's huge because for me, I've had 3 men in the house. I'm not taking trash out. And for someone that's used to just taking the trash back, I think my husband set the standard of that. I'm not doing trash.
When she says she had 3 men in the house, that means me and our 2 sons.
I'm not taking
Let's
trash
just
out.
get that point.
I'm not taking
We
trash
knew
out.
that.
I'm not taking
That's
trash.
for the other people.
I didn't get that. Thank you. I'm not taking trash out.
Yeah.
So that for me means a lot. If I'm going to say to you, baby, the trash is running over,
Mm-hmm.
and then I have to come back to you, the trash is running over, you don't see the importance of that. And you say to me, oh, well, just take the trash out. Why?
I guess I look at it a little differently because, like I said, I haven't lived with a man since my daddy. Like I've always.
But your
lived-
daddy took the trash out.
Yeah, and I mean sometimes we did too.
Well,
like
yeah.
because we had all girls, so I think my parents were just kind of like all hands on deck. I
No.
mean,
How
they've
many-
had me
how
out there
many
cutting
girls
grass
is it?
just to know how to do it with 3,
Yeah.
but just to know
We
how to
had that
cut grass, like get out there and cut grass,
Mm.
Well,
just to know. Have the
Yeah,
experience of knowing how to
right.
do it, or changing my own oil just
Yeah.
for the experience of knowing how to do it. But I
He
think
taught
that
you how to change your tires and all that stuff too. Huh?
yeah,
I
like
just changed
Yeah.
my brake pads.
that's just how
Once.
I didn't learn.
I
how
only
to do
did that once, and I was like, I'll never do that.
Yeah, but I think that, and this is a bigger conversation, but like I was raised to know how to do the things. Even now, like being a homeowner, and there's certain things that I just cannot wait on having a partner to do.
Mhm.
It makes it easier when there's a partner there that steps in and
Yeah.
does those things. But I think something like taking the trash out wouldn't be maybe a big deal to me because I'm not used to having someone else there to do it.
Right,
So I
right.
think it would be more of a struggle for me, or something that I would have to
to
work
have
at
to train
just
somebody to do.
to
but-
train myself to
Mhm.
step back
Yeah.
and let
Okay.
this person like contribute to the household,
But I
because
think-
I'm just not. I would like to get used to that.
But
'cause
I
it's a
think
lot
the
of stuff that I
problem
don't
is,
want
I
to
think
do.
again, it goes back to what we're saying. We're going to have a show on this other show about is that we as women have conditioned ourselves to just do it. And so we think just doing it means that we're supposed to do it.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? So you don't even
That
understand.
women or they're just people.
No, I think it's a woman thing.
Oh,
Why-
But we have it. There's
Hey.
a joke about like the fake husband, right?
Yeah.
Or that what is it, Abby? You have a word for it. Something incompetency.
Weaponized incompetence.
Yeah.
Or if the man doesn't do
Weaponized
it,
incompetent.
if the
That's
man
good.
doesn't do it, or does it not the way you want
Well,
it, knowing
Knowing
Yeah.
that women, which
Make-
we mostly will say, you know what, I'll just
I'll do it myself. And so I think what ends, I appreciate you giving it a name. I didn't understand
That's
that.
a masculine.
No.
I have something to add about the weaponized incompetence. My camera's not working right now, so y'all just gonna have to listen to me. The thing about weaponized incompetence is there's this like trend right now on TikTok. Tierra, are you on TikTok?
I dabble.
There's this trend right now where women they're like squirting ketchup onto their kitchen counter and they're asking their boyfriends, husbands, whatever male they live with, to clean it up, right?
Wow. That's the meaning.
A little bit, but it's to show that like they're purposely messing it up, or like, so what these men are doing, right? Normally, as people who know how to clean, right? You take it and you can clean it up in like one clean swoop, right? Just a little thing of ketchup. But these guys are like purposely doing it. And when I edit this, I'm going to insert a video of what I'm talking about so y'all can see what I mean. That there's like a way that these men are doing it where like, you're just being dumb. Like you're cleaning this up like a child right now because you don't want to do it and you want me to think you're incapable of doing it, so I won't ask you to do it again.
That is a
Oh,
real thing.
That's
a real thing.
I love how
Because I did it as a kid.
I love that.
I'm going to find a
That's a real
video
thing.
while y'all are talking and I'm going to show you what I'm talking about.
I think my issue is when an individual and that's your soulmate or the person that you want to spend your life with, you're sharing with them, here is something that's important to me.
Yeah.
I'm not going to, for whatever reason, you don't know what my childhood trauma is, you don't know what I went through,
Mhm.
but when it comes to me to have males in the house, and then to teach my daughter and myself to have to go and take out trash while you sit there.
Yeah, it's crazy.
That's crazy. I'm just not going to do that. If I'm by myself, as you're
That's
a
one
homeowner
thing.
by yourself, take the trash out.
Mhm.
But when you have a male in the home.
Mhm.
You have your protector in the home, whether it's your son that have grown up. You teach your son to grow up. His job is to honor a woman,
Mhm.
and the woman is going to honor him. But I'm not taking trash out. So to make me feel like, for me, that's just me.
Yeah.
I'm not doing it.
Yeah.
And I think that that's great. I've just not grown up around or been around men in that capacity. Like I've had my dad, of course, who set that
Mhm.
example. But then even since then,
But
even
my
if I had a
dad didn't
boyfriend,
Can I
they're
be real?
visiting. They don't live
Right,
here.
right.
Now, I appreciate when they do take the trash out,
Mhm.
but that's my whole adult life.
I
I've
grew
been
up,
taking
my
out my own
dad was
trash.
amazing. I love him to death, but he didn't take the trash out. But I knew what it did to my mother and us
Oh, so that's
to
why
watch
you-
it.
That's
So
why
let me
you're
ask-
for me,
traumatized.
that's
Let me-
a trauma.
Let me ask you this, male,
That's a
female,
trick.
maid or not. If you go to your girlfriend's house and she made you dinner and her trash is full, would you grab her trash and take it out for her? She just made you dinner. You don't have to live there. They don't even have to be your maid.
It's just
Yeah.
that
That's just courtesy.
it's just
Or like how
courtesy.
you get together with your friends and
Yeah.
then your friend
You
cooks
help
and you
clean
start
up.
helping to
You
wash
clean it
dishes.
up.
Or
yeah, courtesy to people that just did something nice for you. And I don't know why we have to make it about male, female, mate, this or that.
Yeah.
I
Right?
love that.
That's
That is
good.
not- that your
But it
parents
is
should
a
have
male
taught you that.
Yeah, that's good.
Well, let's dig a little deeper there than the trash can right now.
Oh.
Weaponized incompetence. That's a real
Well,
thing.
who is it weaponing? Weaponing himself or
No.
No, he's
Like,
weaponizing
not
the
be
incompetence so that I don't have to do
Do
it. Like
it.
I'm going to use it as a tool to make sure you don't ask me to do that no more.
oh, okay.
Because if I don't know how to do it, then
Why
you
you
can't
gonna
ask
keep
me to do
asking
it.
me?
Yeah,
that's
because
like,
you're gonna have to come behind me and do it
Clean
anyway.
because I'm a
So
half.
don't ask
cleaner.
me.
Stop
Just do it
asking.
yourself.
Yeah,
that's
basically.
like having my
Tell you,
wife
that's what I used to
wash
do as a
all
kid.
the
Like,
clothes
I
in
don't
the
know how to do
house.
that.
That's like when Val washed all the clothes in the house and my white clothes came out pink. So
Sometimes that just
she
sometimes
didn't-
things
I
happen.
did it purposely.
Oh, well, never
That
mind
was-
then.
That was years ago. I did. I did. I
That
did.
was- that's what you call weaponizing
competence. I did. Go ahead, baby. I'm
Well,
sorry.
sometimes things happen.
That's just petty. What Miss
What?
Carter did was just petty. Weaponized incompetence was
No,
Why
She
did you
did
do
it
it?
purposely. That's
No, I
weaponizing
literally did that.
That's what I'm saying. That's just being petty. That's just she wants
That's
to
the
piss
same
you
thing
off.
the guy did was petty, spreading ketchup all
Yeah.
over the counter. It's
We're
the
not
same
saying these
thing.
Was she
aren't
doing that?
petty.
Was your intent behind that to be like, don't ask me to do your laundry again? Oh, then that, yes.
Because I felt some kind of way because he didn't understand that the trash needs to be taken out by you. So, okay, you want me to do your laundry?
That had nothing to do with that. That had nothing to do.
No, it's
No. That had nothing to do with that.
No,
But
that
anyway,
makes
let's
sense
we're
now.
gonna
She's
move.
making a point.
We're
She
gonna
was
move
doing.
this
They don't
subject
wanna
on.
hear
That's called passive aggressive.
I was. I know we've been together 45 years.
Yeah.
And now
And
you were
so
like,
I want y'all to understand.
Oh, we
That's
can
where
go
people
down the
are.
list on some stuff
You wear
that's
pink a lot
weaponized.
now too.
And
Is that
so-
because of that?
So
Huh?
for
You wear
me,
pink a lot now. So is that because of that?
Oh, she said you wear pink a
You
lot.
do
Yeah.
like you
Now-
do wear pink a lot.
well, you turned all his clothes
I
pink.
don't mind. I can wear pink.
So,
but is it because
No,
she
no.
okay?
No, no, all those clothes are gone.
Oh.
This is real pink that I wear. When I wear pink now, it's real pink. It's not faded white.
Yeah, so
Put one
But
red item in there with the rest of them.
well, I'm gonna be honest with you
Because I
guys.
wash all of my clothes. I do everything in the house except for her clothes.
Okay, let me tell y'all the truth about this. Because we are being silly and petty. When it came to washing clothes, I was traumatized as a kid. My mother worked hard all the time. And my dad sat back. He was a great father, but a horrible husband. And so I saw a lot of things growing up that I'm not going to tolerate. But again, you gravitate to things.
You didn't have to turn my shit pink though.
I did. It wasn't about you. And this is where people don't understand. They get caught up in their own stuff. It wasn't about you. It's about the things.
So you didn't know how to wash clothes.
No, I was taught very well how to
You
wash
was taught.
clothes.
Yeah, because your mother wasn't there. You was had
My
to.
mother washed clothes. She washed
she-
clothes. She
oh.
worked. She did all of that.
Okay, I was trying to give you,
know
an
my mother was- You've
scapegoat,
been
but
45 years. I don't need no escape.
okay. So
Okay.
let's dig a little deeper here,
Okay,
because we got to end this show. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Tasteful and Toxic with Brother Carter. That was part 1, and be sure and tune in for part 2 coming up next week.
Wow.